If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash. I put my money in a strong position. They try to tell me I can't win, it's just a stupid superstition. Cause when I focus, you will notice that I'm winning. We demolish every bookie, there ain't no competition. Now listen, I would never give you shitty picks and do you wrong. Come and join the Discord, tell these bets and hit the bone. Cooking up a parlay super unders and a song. We be really winning, this ain't just to make another song. So if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we coming in and we taking all the money.
Just cash.
They can't do nothing to stop us.
Just cash.
Hey, fuck these bookies, man.
Just cash.
They wanna limit me cause I win. Label me the enemy cause all I do is win. Just give us a try, this is where it all begins. I'm not gonna lie, all I know how to do is just win. If you love making money and wanna win,
Just
they wanna
cash.
limit me cause I win.
Just cash.
If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash. Just cash.
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash. Love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash.
Hey, hold up. Fuck, I lost too much money on that shit. You fucking fuck off.
Just cash.
Hey, we're live, E.
What's good, fam? Welcome back. It is, what's today? Thursday, March 6th. It is Just Cash coming back at you with a little light college basketball. Hey, what's good? What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well today. And as always, joined by Big Underrated. What's up, man? How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Here, let me play my sound.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's for the bookies. When they try to do some dumb shit. Shitty tacos.
Hey, we had decent tacos for once. This
Yeah,
week.
we did. But that's still for that. Fuck them. That's for the old tacos. The old rusty, fucking moldy tacos they usually give us. Fucking bitches. What's up, E? I'm in a good mood today. Let's go, baby. Danny C's
pretty
here.
good mood today.
Hell yeah. Danny C's here, E.
Yo, what's up, man?
Q Donkey's here, see? Big E, Q Donkey's here. Tourney season, he says. DP Will's here. Oh, shit. We got the crew. We got E2 here, too. Man, come on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Come on, bro.
Yep, Saturday. I'm not sure if there's games on Sunday, but this weekend is final regular season games. So sad face for that, but I am also ready for the tournament time.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun, man. Like I said, we got to figure out where to get the bracket, and I'll figure that out this weekend, and we'll get it cracking. It'll be fun. I can't wait. I cannot.
Same here. All right. Well, I think we'll probably keep it to a bit more of a brief stream today. Only just a couple games to talk about. There was, I believe, 3 early games today. One of them either just started or it's getting ready to start in 22 minutes. Yeah, so pretty light work overall. We're getting ready for, tomorrow's slate as well. I saw they already started dropping props for that. And Saturday, too. So really, I think we're just kind of looking almost towards Saturday at this point. But we got a couple plays for you guys tonight. A few interesting games overall to watch. And should be a fun time. So without further ado, if you're ready, let's go ahead and talk about our first play. That way we'll give time for people to hop in here. And if you guys got any comments or questions, be sure to throw them down below, and we'll get to them as we can.
Let's go.
Okay. So first up today, we've got a nice little turnover under prop, and Shikari Lane, North Alabama is going up against Jacksonville in what should be a pretty spectacular game. Their first one was pretty well a track meet too. 141 total and a half, so not too bad there, but under 2.5 turnovers. And let's take a look at him. All right, so we can see he's just another product of the algorithm and a player that they had at 1.5 turnovers for a little bit there. And then this game against this team, they actually bumped him up 2.5. So he's been at 2.5 now for a couple games, which is kind of surprising. I think this would likely be the last time that we get him at 2.5. But the first time they played each other, he 0. I do like to see that. And averaging
Your mic's fucking up.
basically.
Your mic was fucking up for a second. Hey, but you know what? I'm glad it was fucking up because you got a new mic coming today. Yeah, it just went in and out for a second. We couldn't hear you for about 15 seconds.
We might be still getting some crazy weather. Man, we've been under tornado watch like literally all week now, and had a couple interesting close calls. Thankfully not in our current county, but not too far off.
Ooh.
Bit terrifying.
Yeah,
Terrifying here, the tornado sirens going off.
The better to jump into props and not look around and hope your house doesn't fly away.
All right, but the mic's good now. We're good.
I think you're good now, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so, I mean, long story short, the first time they played, he had 0 turnovers, only averages 1.67 at home this season. So very, very low turnover ratio. Although he is a pretty high usage guy, I will say. Very disciplined as far as like being able to hold on to it. Only had 2 games so far this season at home that he did clear that. And for the most part, I mean, it's been pretty much 0s or 1s. He had this little stretch here with a few extra, but yeah, man, I think at best, maybe he ends with 2 turnovers, but honestly, I would be surprised if he just has 1 today. That wouldn't shock me.
I love it. I love it. That minus 216 is scary now. Is it only on Underdog? And it's only on Underdog, huh? Nowhere else in the world. Or is it on FanDuel? We know it's not on Fliv.
Yeah, I think it's just on Underdog today, actually.
Okay. And we do have a boost for college plays, so that might be a fun one to do with our boost, I would think. So we can get a little better value with that. Well, I did. You didn't? I think a lot of people did. And I saw E2 actually got a 60% boost. Ooh, Richardson went down. What? Hello.
Huh?
Even
and you said Underdog. They bumped him up, right?
Yeah, they bumped him up.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's see real fast. Little amendment.
That's awesome. Big Jace. I'm excited to cheer for Big Jace. It's like the perfect time to not have a really good slate, but then have an interesting game to pay attention to. You know, it makes us focus on one game, and the Michigan State Iowa game, which should be. Jace has been coming on, man, since he's been starting, 5, 6, 8 games or something. He's really been coming on. And because he only played 20 minutes and got in foul trouble last game, his lines are playable, even though it's Iowa.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about Jace here, because that's pretty interesting line movement. I'm curious why.
I'm going to fix that for you, too, real quick.
Curious why he got bumped down. Yeah, so let's talk about Jace real fast then. He moved in the starters 7 games ago, so this will be his 8th game, and I believe this team also just has 2 games left for the season. But, man, you talk about a night and day difference for somebody coming off the bench and now as a starter. I mean, minutes completely elevated all the way up to a normal starting role. And we know Michigan State, this is a team that we've talked about at length all season, where they have wild rotations, wild minutes, all that stuff. Coming down to the end of the season stretch here, Coach looks like he's really gelled with at least Jace and Akins as well. Both of these guys are playing pretty reasonable amount of minutes now, finally. So it does look like, at least for Jace, he's been pretty well locked into almost 33 to 34 minutes every single game. As Underrated mentioned, this last game against Wisconsin and also the game against Illinois, he picked up 2 early fouls in the first half. So he did only play 20 minutes this last game, but he played basically the entire second half. And he ended up sitting, I think, with 14 minutes, like 14:38 or something like that on the clock. So he sat a lot of minutes in the first half and still was very productive, still had 27 fantasy. I mean, honestly, No, I think his lines are way too low, and it's really, really surprising that it seems like both of the sites are kind of confused about what to do with him. Prizepicks is lowering him. Underdog is actually raising his line. So I think Underdog might be a little bit more keen on this one. I mean, if you take a look at just the production that he's had, I mean, double-digit field goal attempts every game, basically. The RA is very present. He's a very capable rebounder. I think the assist may be a bit back and forth there, but on the defensive side too, he's a very low turnover guy, and he has a steal at least every single game, and we've seen multiple stocks in a few games as well. So as long as he doesn't get into foul trouble, and even still with that, it looks like he can get there for us. But foul trouble game, bounce back spot here. It's Iowa. We know they're not playing defense. There's a ton of turnover potential, and it's going to be a track meet. So nice healthy total there as well. 154.5. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's a good one. I will say I noticed what Underdog did now. They didn't necessarily move everything up. What they did was they bumped his PRA up. We were correct about that because they were like you said, they're a little keen to his RA being higher lately. So his PRA went up, but his points are still 14.5, but they moved the payout the other way. So 14.5 at 1x when before it was just a normal payout. So they moved that a little bit the other way. But still, that 23.5, bro, if his PRA is 22.5 on Underdog and his and his fantasy is 23.5 on Prizepicks, lock it in, bro. Lock it in.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a weird kind of line movement, honestly. So, here, let me hit the refresh here because that's gonna make this look a little bit better than what I had. So, yeah, I mean, hey, even just that 0.5% right there, that pushes him up almost another 10% for hit rating. So, I mean, that's actually pretty huge, and I don't understand unless he's coming off the bench or something random that we don't know about.
No.
I would expect for him, he's going to go out and play another 30 plus tonight. And I mean, at this rate, we're looking for 0.7 fantasy a minute. So I mean, that's totally doable.
Yeah, I think it just has to do with the fact that he didn't play the first half of the season. So their lines are just a little too low, especially on Prizepicks with that fantasy. You know how they've been kind of just fucking up with the fantasy, to be honest, which is very, very different for Prizepicks. They don't fuck up usually. But anyways, Christian Santiago is here, and I just want to give props because he definitely had that BizJack play. So that's what's up.
Yeah, man. And definitely big shout out bringing up that 11.5 because I think they actually ended up adjusting him down to that right before locks. So if you guys are on the stream, shout outs there. And if you were patient enough to wait for it, he definitely came through. I saw he had a slow start, man. He definitely was a little bit shaky to start, but they just went crazy in the second half, dude. Like absolutely crazy.
Yeah. So Christian, that's what's up, man. Anybody have any other plays that they like? Always throw them in the chat. We love looking at them, and definitely want to give credit when people bring up nice plays that we didn't even see. So many games and teams, you never know. So appreciate everybody getting involved. And C-Dot's here. Speak of the devil, getting involved. C-Dot says, y'all on white people time.
Yeah. Hey, we tried to be on time as best we could today.
I'm not sure what white people time means now that I think about it, but were we late or early? I thought white people time was early. I think he's messing with us and we were late. Sorry. Just kidding. I already knew. Let's go. Hit the like. Let's make more cash, C-Dot said. All right, guys. We're at 12 likes. That's not bad. It's not bad. 12 likes in 18 minutes. Actually, we were late. 15 minutes probably. So appreciate you guys. Yeah. We got the best little community, I'll just say. And it's going to continue to grow. It's going to be fun because we're all going to be, involved in the same type of shit. Youngin's going to be back for WNBA. It's going to be so fucking dope. Jakari Lane turnovers got removed from Underdog, C-Dot said. And E2 says, no! Now he said, then he said 0.89 now. What's 0.89, E2?
I think they just slightly lowered the payout.
Okay, so it's still there. Okay. Danny C says Lexo under points and assists and points and rebounds. He's on the under. I know you were on the over today, E, so you guys are going to have to do our very first prop battle. Ready? Not just kidding.
Yeah, man. So we are kind of leaning towards the over today. I'll be honest. There's a few reasons. One, 162.5 total is pretty crazy. I mean, that's like Alabama level stuff right there. But these two teams played before, and he just, I mean, honestly, was pretty well unstoppable. I don't think that Baba really has that great of a chance to slow him down. And if they leave him in, isolation or one-on-one again, he's probably going to continue to thrive. He had 22, 10, and 7 the first time that they played. So rebounding, probably a little bit lower than what it should be. But the scoring, definitely very capable. I got a lot of interest in him tonight for a couple reasons, though, like the pace, the total, the first game matchup that they had. But also he's coming off of a really bad foul game against our boy Danger, who just, completely dominated him, got him into early foul trouble in both halves, and he just wasn't productive. But this is more than likely his last game ever at this home arena, and back-to-back games, I don't think he's just going to take it, quite the same. I know the minutes for him have been a little bit all over the place, and I think, honestly, that's just a big product of the game's not really staying close, too. So this last game, he was in foul trouble. He only played 25 minutes, but the 2 games back against Temple, they were up by 16, and it seems like anything beyond 15 points, Coach kind of dials the minutes back. He plays a little bit closer to 30 minutes, so that is a thing. But honestly, man, I think it's senior week. It's the last game for him at the home arena. He is going to go off, and he's got some pretty good history against this team too. So I don't know if I would take the under necessarily. I get it, but they're probably not going to play defense. And if he stays out of foul trouble, man, he's just been killing this.
All right, so we have one vote for Big Yaxel from Big E, and we have Danny C thinking about the under, but let's see after he saw what you said if he wants to change his mind and come on over to the overside. You don't have to. You could stay on the under, but he usually makes a pretty good argument for his side. So, Danny, if you still like the under, let us know maybe why you still like the under. And then he also says Samford 19.5 under points and assists for Peyton Samford. Ooh. He likes that under.
Okay.
Danny's liking these unders today.
Now, Samford is pretty high. I'm kind of surprised that they actually left him at this particular line. A lot of night and day performances, but playing against a real team, I mean, he's really, really struggled, in particular against top 100 teams. I mean, Michigan State's definitely no joke, and their interior is at least something that has been pretty unwavered as far as like running a deeper bench for that. So he is going to be playing up against a lot of fresh leg opponents pretty much the entirety of the game. And it really just depends on like how passive he's being, because the last couple games, especially on the road in particular, I will say, granted, he is back at home tonight, but on the road, he's been very, very passive over the last month. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. But it's not a good matchup. He did put up 22 points on them last year when they played. But I don't know. It's a pretty big pace down for these guys. The game total is a little bit up there, but very, very difficult spot for him. The assists, he's been kind of doing that a little bit more lately. So slight red flags there. The rebounding, the RA has been very, very good for him lately. Oh, they finally bumped him. Oh, no, they didn't. He's still at 8.5. Okay. Yeah, the RA is actually one that I was kind of looking for. Maybe an over here. But I think the scoring is very, very fluky for him. I mean, if he's feeling himself from 3, he's probably going to crush that. But if he's not, usually it's going to take a lot of free throws here.
Okie dokie. I took his alt PRA over today just because lack of many games. And I think just because he's their guy, his RA's been kind of up there, so I'm okay with him doing okay. I don't know about the under. I don't know, man. Like, unders lately, you know me. I love unders. But at this time of the season, when players are playing their heart out to get to that tournament seed or to get to that next level in their life, like, they're playing for their careers. So when you're a star player on the team, bro, you're going 110%. It's not like NBA. This is the time of the year to go over, in my opinion. So I'm going to look away from unders as much as possible. Unless they're poo-poo players, but we know Samford and Yaxel, those are top guys. So that's just my opinion. Just throwing that out there. That's why I'm leaning overs lately. But yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of scary for him because they don't really have anybody. I mean, it's literally him and then sprinkling, Josh Dix or Thelwell here, one of these two guys. But usage rating is pretty high though, with Owen Freeman going out earlier this season, and they had somebody else too that went out. I forget, but yeah, they're down pretty bad here.
Speaking of Josh Dix, Q Donkey says Josh Dix threes.
Is he still at 1.5?
I don't know. I'm still stuck on his last name.
Yep, the big DIX.
Wow. He said big too.
Yeah, he's still at 1.5. Yeah, I mean, the 1.5 I would consider. He's been very consistent so far this season, at least at home. Matchup is still pretty tough, though, so we just need him to go out and rip it. I like the minutes. I mean, he's definitely been playing a ton of minutes. This guy's just been so disappointing, man. Yeah, I mean, if I was to play anything, it'd probably be the threes. He's been pretty unreliable for a lot of stuff. I mean, if you want to take a shot at the rebounds, maybe. He did technically... Okay. Actually, looking at this could be kind of interesting. So, this was a game that Freeman went out here, and you can see all this production moving forward. So, 2.5 is actually pretty damn low for that. The points, though, the scoring, you can see that's been all over the place. So, I don't know about that. 3 points look good, though. Only missed twice with that. So, you could probably do like threes and rebounds here. That's interesting, though. That's really interesting.
Q Donkey came with something interesting. He usually does. E2 says if Danny really likes the under, he should run it on Underdog for the extra payout. There you go. Line shopping. Yeah, Danny, if you do still like the under. Big E2 says there's a better payout on Underdog. So, all right, cool. If anyone has any,
I would. I was just gonna say real fast, I would honestly even wait if you really, really want to go under. Yeah, so they just moved the payout again. I would give this, let's see, they played in an hour and a half. I would give this like 30 minutes. And if you really want to take the under, he's going to go to 34.5 at some point.
Okay. There we go. Wait it out and get that under if you like it.
Yeah. Let's see. Did Hot Streak ever add him back? Oh, yeah, just points. Lame. Hot Streak was holding back real hard today. Only 13 props.
Lame as can be.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Okay. Well, let's talk about one real solid mid-tier play that, man, I was debating on posting and I'm still on the fence about, but it looks good, man. It looks good. So Robert McRae, they have him listed at 3.5 assists. As you can see, very, very consistent this season. He's their, dominant shooter on the team. This guy has ball in hand at all times, but really consistent with the playmaking. I mean, it seems to be his forte, averaging 4.5 this season, so get a nice point buffer. But you take a look at, earlier this season in historical, not bad, not bad. He had 7 assists against him the first time they played. It is a road game, albeit, but so far this season, I mean, just this guy's just doing it, man. He might only get 4, but he's been really consistent. 71% of the time on the road and 73% on the season as a whole. It is an assist play, or it is an assist props. That's the only reason why I'm not super gun-ho about it, but the numbers look pretty good, man. And I had to at least bring it up here.
Okay. No, that's cool. When there's not a lot of games, it's gives you some time to focus on certain teams and players that you wouldn't have before. So sometimes you find little gems like that. Never know. Could work out. And guys, we're at 18 likes. We're at 18 already.
Hey-o. Y'all are amazing. Appreciate
only
it.
16 watching, around 20 people watching today because such a small slate, but already 18 likes. So people that are here, appreciate you guys. If you haven't hit the like for us. We're almost to our 25. 25 would be good luck for us. Good luck for you. Good luck for anyone betting college basketball who hit that like today. Shit. Not even just college, any bets you make. So Let's do it. We're getting closer and closer to WNBA, E.
Indeed. I know. It's 2 months and a week out.
There we go. And the men's tournament here is going to be nice too. I can't wait to watch the rookies in WNBA, to be honest, because they come right out of college and go right to the pros, don't they? No off season, just drafted and get right in. We don't stop. That's gangster.
Yeah, they get a very short amount of time to get acclimated.
That's crazy, but it's cool. I like it. It's different.
All right. And then 2 last plays, just kind of touch on here real fast. But Zach Bell, 8.5 points. It looked like Prizepicks already bumped him up to 9, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Underdog actually move him up to 9.5. But played pretty solid so far this season. He did go through, I believe he had an injury here and saw a bit downturn on the minutes. But since coming back, and especially over the last month now, he's been really solid overall. He is, skirting right around the double-digit field goal attempts, so that could be a bit higher. But where he really kind of pushes the up and over is he gets to the free throw line a lot, multiple times a game, and he was unstoppable the first time they played him. I mean, played 31 minutes, looked really solid, had, I believe, 6 or 7 free throw attempts against them, and I mean, he was just getting inside the paint and scoring as much as possible. So not really a prolific 3-point shooter. Granted, he did light him up for 4, but yeah, man, he was just able to do his thing in this matchup. Yeah, the 8.5 I would play or consider at least. 9.5 I'm good on.
Coolio.
All right, and then same thing. Another just kind of low sweat, 8.5 points here for Cornelius Williams. Historically, plays pretty well against them. His minutes have been a bit back and forth. Like I know this game was a blowout. In this game, I believe he got into foul trouble, but he's been really good this season. I mean, he averages almost 11 points at the house, and just on a small slate, props that we'd be looking at or considering here. So, just want to throw a couple of extra options out for you guys.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's about it for today. With it being a shorter slate, not that surprised. But I do see, again, they're adding more stuff for Friday already, so we should get a majority of tomorrow's props this evening. And then same thing for tomorrow. I would guess, with it being the last day, we might get some props really, really early for Saturday tomorrow, like by noon, if not sooner.
Yeah. Also, if they throw a bunch of... I haven't looked at tomorrow's slate, have you? To know if there's a lot of games, but I was going to say, if they throw a bunch of props up this evening, maybe we'll jump on here tonight and do a stream. Not saying we are, but never know. So make sure you're subbed. So, because sometimes we'll do late night streams and try to catch some value. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, as we just every now and then just be like, let's just jump on and do a stream tonight. Because sometimes with college, man, they throw props up at wild times, and we got to get them out to the people so we can get the value. So tomorrow doesn't look too amazing, does it?
Yeah, it's a ton of just the mid-level teams. So looks like we'll have Dayton VCU. That'll be a game. Purdue Illinois, which betting-wise, 2 very good defensive teams, but that should be a great game, man. I'm actually excited to watch that one.
Mm-hmm. Memphis.
Oh, we got the big danger. That's
the thing. They're gonna add Memphis. Well, sometimes they don't add Memphis till later, but every now and then, because there's not much today, I bet they throw that up soon. So we'll have to jump on that before that bumps too. They've been throwing him up way too low.
Yeah. And what I was saying earlier too about why I think we might get props a little bit sooner than later, or sooner today rather than later tomorrow, because tomorrow looks like a late night hammer, man. All the good games are right here. We got Pepperdine, Portland, Colorado State at Boise, UNLV at New Mexico, South Florida at Memphis. So honestly, I mean, I think at best maybe we're looking at a little bit from the Dayton VCU game, but our slate doesn't even start until 8 p.m. Eastern, honestly.
Okay. All right then. Well, cool. There's some stuff that you'll look forward to finding on the board? I know Portland is your turnover favorites.
Bro, I was about to say Portland. I see you right there.
And I'm super stoked actually too. If you guys haven't noticed, Fliff took away a bunch of the props yesterday, and everyone was sad in our Discord, but they put them all back today. So it looks like we're gonna have all the good props for the tournaments. You know, the conference tournaments and the big tournament. So we'll have a good last month here to definitely take advantage on Fliff. And they're going to have those turnover plays to pair up with money lines. What about money lines today, too? I saw Coach threw up 4 money lines. I definitely wanted to lock those in. I haven't had a chance to check those out yet. But really, there's only one big game today. Coach is always on those smaller schools I don't know shit about. But he's been smacking those.
Yeah, so me and him both really like Northern Alabama. I mean, they've been playing phenomenal ball this season. They are playing, I believe, a makeup game against Jacksonville. Maybe it's a regular season schedule, but they gave them the business the last time they played, and it was on the road. So back in Northern Alabama, I like it, man. They're looking to just close out the season strong here. And then UAB at home, I mean, they were able to handle business the first time on the road. So expecting the same thing here, and especially if Yaxel goes off, they should be in a good shot for winning.
Okay, North Alabama and UAB. I'm locking that in right now as a 2-pick. That looks like that's going to give me a pretty nice payout. A little, almost close to even payout, it looks like.
Michigan State was also another one. Typically I'd rather fade the road teams, but they should be able to give Iowa the business here. I mean, minus 285, that's definitely not bad. That's an easy parlay.
Yep. I threw that in my alt parlay with Jace, Samford, and Michigan State plus 3.5. Gave me a nice payout, so I'm in on that too. Cheering for them as well. So even though it's a small slate, we have a few things to look at, so it'll be fun. Fun day. A little bit more relaxed than normal, but still should be good profit. We've been doing pretty fucking well in the last week. Got a little slump. So, let's just add to it.
Indeed. These were just kind of real fast at a glance. The other ones that Coach was on today. So it looks like we have a Rider, North Alabama we talked about, and then Quinnipiac and Lipscomb.
Okay, cool. I'm going to lock those in too when we get off here. But I definitely want to put that 2 in that you guys were talking about. Where the heck is North Alabama? Oh, they're in the extra games, aren't they?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Can't find them on this site. Bastards. Anyways. All right, well, we can take off then, I guess, since it's such a small slate. And appreciate you guys getting us up to 19 likes at least. Hoping for 25 today would be... That'd be tough. We can do it still. But, hey. I think we have good luck regardless. I like our plays.
Yeah, man. Feeling pretty good about today. I'm curious, are they going to move Jace back? I'm trying not to play too much, but I definitely see that number just has moved up a little more. So that's so weird, man. That's so weird. I love whenever these sites go in 2 opposite directions. So that's pretty sweet. Click
on the thing. Let's look at his last 5. Makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's Iowa.
Yeah,
it's the opposite. You know, it's not a tough matchup. It's opposite.
Yeah. No, and that half a point makes a huge difference because that green lit this bar right here. So instead of that 4 out of 5 or the 3 out of 5, now we're talking 4 out of 5. And the games prior to that were not bad either. So yeah, man. I mean, unless we get hit with some random ass news like he's not starting or something just out of nowhere, I'm not sure why they're doing it, but we are gonna go over.
Yeah, no, that'd be wild. He's doing too good. They're not gonna bench him. I would be shocked. But, wouldn't put it past Prizepicks. It's fucking bastards.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well,
hey, we got to 21.
Said,
we got to 21. What? We only need 4 more. 4 more? I think we can do it, guys. Hey, if anyone's watching it a little bit late too, hit the like if you're watching it back. If we get to 25 before tip, that's still good luck, guys. So, don't forget. Doesn't got to be live likes. It's got to be 25 by the time tip starts. So 4 more. I think we got this. It's beautiful.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you guys nonetheless hanging out with us as usual during the day. Tomorrow we will have our double stream usual time during the day, and then at 1 Eastern a.m. getting ready for Saturdays. I mean, basically our final weekend slate. So let's try and make the best of it, and look for going to be looking for props for tomorrow. So stay tuned. If you guys aren't in the Discord, make sure you hop in, check it out. Still got the links down below in the description, so hop in if you're not a part of it already. Andre, you got anything else for us, man?
Not too much. I was just thinking about how we continue to win and we continue to have profit every single month of our betting career. It's going to continue. So, hey, if y'all are on this losing end of betting in your life, jump on into our Discord and we're going to show you how to win some money because no bullshit. I know a lot of people talk, but hey, I'm just saying. I am not going to lose when it comes to a monthly amount of bets. You know, anything could happen, but overall we gonna win. So, hey, just trying to help you beat the books. Fuck the books. Fuck the bookies. Let's win. That's all I got.
Hell yeah. Well, good advice, good news. And as always, make sure you guys bet accordingly, bet smart. Today, I would say lighter units. Let's get ready for tomorrow. You know, obviously we'll have protected play and all that free stuff and fun jazz for the Friday. But we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys, as always, hanging out with us. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, or if you won in the last week here, we appreciate y'all, as always. Good luck tonight, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.